Naruki Ishijo, please go out with me!
The person who came up to me and said that was Miyu Himeragi, my classmate. She's famous as the most beautiful girl in our school. And to her confession, I replied, "No thanks." I declined with a smile.
Huh? What?
I said I don't want to.
Okay, so we're lovers from today.
Hey, I said no! Don't interpret it to your own convenience.
Because it doesn't make sense. Why do I have to be dumped? If I confess, 99.9% of guys would accept it.
Your confidence is amazing. You don't even like me, right?
What? It's obvious that I like you. That's why I confessed to you.
You're panicking too much. Only guys who fantasize about you would be fooled by such an act. Which would actually be most of them. Anyhow, I don't like you, and I could tell that you don't like me either. Even if you act cute, no. I'll head back to the classroom now.
Wait! I'm gonna be troubled if you dump me like this.
I'm sorry, but I have no time to deal with you and your friends' games.
What? You knew?
There's a lot of those going around recently. The one where the loser has to confess to the guy. Since I'm always declining, I'm the target of interest now? Did people think that if it were you, even I would say yes? When it's so obvious that it's a lie, I won't say yes. Maybe I was too harsh on her, but if I say that much to her, I'm sure no other girls would come bothering me anymore. I feel sorry for Himeragi, but I wanted to end this stupid game there. However...
Naruki! Sign your name on this marriage certificate.
It was only a day after I dumped Himeragi that she came up to me saying such crazy words. And she casually called me by my first name. What's she thinking? I'm surprised that you brought a marriage certificate.
It was pretty easy. I just had to download it from the internet and print it.
I mean, first of all, normally you wouldn't bring that to school. And second, it's not something a student would use.
For someone like me, it's normal.
That's a lie. Don't be stubborn at something like this.
It's true though. Why won't you believe me?
Asking me to believe this is just wrong. Well, if it's guys who have fantasies about her, then I guess they might believe it.
Believe me. And me writing on this contract is an evidence that I'm being serious.
Coming to a conclusion that signing a marriage contract would show your seriousness is just crazy.
But I'm serious.
Actually, it seems like you're messing around with me. And that's how Himeragi started trying to force me to sign the contract.
Please, write your name.
No way! Don't get me involved in this mess!
What do you mean, mess? It's something very happy, right?
Don't say that yourself!
You hurt my pride. I want you to take responsibility for that.
I've got nothing to do with that. And plus, why did you follow me to the cafeteria?
Until you sign your name on the marriage contract, I will keep bothering you. If you don't like it, write your name.
You're pretty mean-spirited. That means I only have the option to sign it.
Yes, so let's sign now.
No way!
Naruki, you're mean. You should be more nice to your girlfriend.
What do you mean, girlfriend? Stop acting like you're my girlfriend!
Your future girlfriend.
Please, I'm begging you to talk about reality!
Aside from that, is that curry good?
She changed the topic. Yeah, it's good. You want it?
You're sure? I want some.
Okay. Then I'll put some on your bento box's lid.
Feed me. That's a normal thing to do in this situation, right?
I'm saying, don't do things like that. People are watching us too, you know.
The others don't matter. Guys who can do this casually are cool.
Even though you're saying that, you seem pretty red.
No, I'm not. Don't say such selfish things.
I feel like you're the one being selfish here.
Don't worry about the details.
Aside from that, let's see.
If you feed me, maybe I won't bother you anymore for today.
Oh, jeez. It's a trade-off.
What will Mr. Naruki do?
What will I do or will not do? Then I won't do it.
What? That's strange? I thought you'd totally do it.
I won't yield to you. That's all.
Ooh, that sounded cooler than I thought. It made my heart flutter a bit.
What's up with that? If I keep dealing with her, I'll never finish. so I decided to eat my curry. But looks like Himeragi really wants to eat my curry. I could just ignore her. I'll leave the curry here.
You're sure?
I was originally planning to give it to you anyways.
Thank you.
That's what she said, and she reached happily for the curry with her chopsticks. This honest side of her is pretty cute, though.
When you think about it, isn't this an indirect kiss?
The curry! It got in my trachea!
Oh, sorry. Are you okay?
Since I couldn't speak, I nodded and tried to show that I was okay, but my throat was burning. Once my cough settled down, I drank my water.
I'm sorry. Are you sure you're okay?
It's not something you should apologize for, so don't worry.
But you're mad at me, right?
If it was on purpose, I'd be mad. But since it wasn't, I won't. And plus, it's my fault for giving you the curry with the spoon I used. Sorry for being insensitive. Himeragi?
Huh? No, nothing. Yes! This curry was really good!
Well, that's true, but
Maybe I should eat curry instead of bento the next time. It was that good!
it seemed like Himeragi was forcing a smile. I'm not sure why she seemed dazed, but even if I ask, she probably won't answer, so I decided to forget about it. After that, even when we went back to the classroom, Himeragi didn't come bothering me. Although I didn't spoon feed her, maybe she won't bother me again today. If that's the case, then I can spend a relaxing afternoon. But
Hey, can we go home together?
after classes ended, she approached me again. I thought you won't talk to me anymore today.
You didn't spoon feed me, so that shouldn't be the case, right?
Oh, heck. What a bummer. No matter how many times you come to me, I won't sign my name on that marriage certificate.
For now, I'm fine with that. Rather than that, let's go home together.
Did she change her approach? Well, if it's just going home together, I don't mind.
Oh, really? Yay!
You don't have to be so happy. You're exaggerating things.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't say it was bad or anything. It seems like Himeragi is different than usual. Now she's being kind of obedient. Usually she's pretty aggressive, so I wonder what happened. But it's not like I think she looks cute now. That's what I kept telling myself.
Oh, why don't we stop by a cafe or somewhere like that?
Huh? No way! If I do that, I can see her aggressively telling me to sign the marriage contract again. I won't put myself into that situation willingly! Okay, I understand. I'll go with you.
Really?
Yes. If you look at me with that sad little animal expression of yours, I can't say no. You seem happy.
Huh? Yeah, it's a good opportunity, so if I don't enjoy it, it's kind of a waste. It's not like I'm happy I was being able to come here with you.
Why is she suddenly being a tsundere? I see. What's the matter?
I feel like you're treating me like a child.
I didn't mean anything like that.
If so, sign this paper to prove that you're not treating me like a child.
Yeah, sure, wait! This is the marriage contract! Stop messing with me! She tried to make me sign the marriage contract when I was relaxed. I sure can't let my guard down around her.
I feel like you could write your name for me already.
I won't! Why are you so stubborn about this?
That's because you dumped my confession.
You don't have to emphasize each word like that. And plus, it's not good to be loud in the store.
That composure, it's kind of annoying.
After that, Himeragi's mood was pretty bad. She seemed pretty mad, and even though she had a parfait at the cafe, it didn't improve her mood. Even though she's famous at school as the cheerful and nice girl, I guess she hides some other feelings within her. It's an abandoned cat.
How poor. Why do people abandon them?
I'm not sure. It could be that the recession made the owner's life harder, or it could be some other reason. But even if we think about the reason, it won't solve anything.
What are you planning on doing?
I'm gonna ask my parents if I can take him in.
You're gonna take him?
This cat did nothing wrong, so I feel bad for making him stay here. Anyways, I'll have to get some money from my parents and take him to the hospital. Sorry, I'm gonna head home for today. So can we part here?
I wanna go with you too.
I won't sign my name though.
It's not that, I'm just worried about the kitty.
I see. Okay then. I feel like she'll follow me even if I say no. Well then, can you grab that cardboard box? It's dangerous to carry the cat in the box, so I want to carry it separately.
Sure, but what are you gonna do with the box?
I'm gonna throw it away. It's gonna be trash if we leave it here.
Oh, I see.
Then I return to my house with Himeragi. Then,
Don't you have too many cats?
Himeragi seemed surprised to see the cats in my room. Well, when I was picking up abandoned cats everywhere I saw them, it became like this. What was that?
Naruki is kind.
What? So suddenly?
No, nothing.
Oh, can you carry him and wait in the hallway?
Sure, but what happened?
Since Mom isn't here, I have to get the money from my savings. I'll go get my savings box. In the meantime, I don't want him to get close to the other cats, so please hold him and wait in the hallway.
Okay, got it. Meow, 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 meow.
Oh, jeez, calm down.
Meow.
Okay, I get it. You guys want food, right? I'll prepare it.
Oh, he has a very kind expression. Naruki, he sure is kind.
After that, Himeragi and I went to the vet nearby. I guess he had a calm personality, so the examination ended smoothly. I hope he doesn't have any illnesses, though. Phew. I'm glad that he didn't have any illnesses.
Yes! Oh, I wanted to ask. Is it okay to put him together with the other cats? Won't they fight?
To be honest, until they get used to each other, it's kind of risky. So usually at first, I would put him into a special box for the newcomers. And if he gets used to the environment and the other cats get used to him, then I let him out. And then I'll gradually increase the time he can wander around freely, depending on their reactions.
As expected from someone who's used to it.
Well, since they were all abandoned cats, I can't be totally happy about getting used to this. Although, maybe because of that, even if a newcomer comes, I feel like they can sense something from each other. So even if I keep them together, they would rarely fight and accept each other.
I think that's because Naruki takes care of them really gently.
Did you say something?
No, nothing. Rather than that, I have one request I want to make.
Request? It's not about the marriage contract, is it?
I'm not gonna bring that up here.
I'm pretty sure you would.
I think I need some time to interrogate you on how you actually think about me.
I think you should reflect on your actions then.
I won't listen to those kind of mean words. And plus, the request is about something totally different.
Okay, just tell me then. I can only make a decision then.
If you're okay, may I take care of that kitty?
What? You're sure?
Yes, of course I'll pay for the hospital bill.
You don't have to do that. But don't you need to ask your parents first?
They never said I can't have pets, so I think it's okay. But, since I've never had a cat before, if it's okay with you, I'd be happy if you could teach me how to take care of them.
Oh, I see. Sounds great. I'm fine with that.
Really? Are you sure about that?
Yes, that's actually helpful for me too, since if I get any more cats, my allowance is going to be tight.
What? You've been taking care of them with your allowances?
Well, I'm the one who wants to take them in, so my parents pay some, but most of my allowance is used for them.
Oh, I see. I'll take the kitty without hesitation then.
Yes, please take care of him. And that's how Himeragi took the cat we picked up into her care. And as I promised, I taught her how to take care of cats. But I didn't think that it'd be done in her room. It was the result of her aggressiveness. But still.
That tickles!
Time like this isn't bad.
What's the matter? Oh, are you finally up to signing the contract?
No, I won't.
Oh, please. There's a limit on how stubborn you can be. It's not something to laugh about.
Our relationship like this would continue until we graduated high school. But as we took care of the cats together, our relationship deepened. And by the time it was the day of graduation, I wrote my name on the marriage contract. And with that, we officially became a couple.
Hey, Naruki.
Hmm?
Let's become happy with these kitties, okay?
Yes. I'll make sure to make you and the cats happy. On the day of our wedding, that's what I promised to Miyu. And I began to work hard to take care of my loving family. I, Hiroki Nikaido, had a natural enemy in middle school. Now that I think about it, I think we were always fighting, ever since the first winter of middle school. And now, after about 10 years since those days of unpleasant memories, for some reason, my natural enemy, Suzuka Hiragi, was sitting right in front of me!
I wish we did this sooner. That is so true. How come we didn't think of this amazing plan before? We should have put these kids together sooner.
You're so right. But if the two of them stick together with this marriage arrangement, then it should all be good.
These two mothers seem to be trying to get their son and daughter to be married. Apparently they were friends since their school days, but they're going way too far without listening to their children's opinions. Don't get too excited with just the two of you.
That's right. I'm not gonna agree on marrying someone like him.
What do you mean, someone like me?
Someone like you. I bet you couldn't even get hired by a decent company.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I actually work for a big company.
What kind of bribery did you use? Did you lick the shoes of the higher-ups in the company?
Like I would. You're mocking people too much. What about you then?
Of course. I work for one of Japan's leading companies.
I'm surprised someone like you with such a bad personality got accepted. Oh yeah, you were good at acting all goody-good, weren't you?
I was a serious and honorable student, wasn't I? It's a natural result since I graduated a prestigious university with good grades.
People who brag like you get hated, don't they?
Aren't you talking about yourself?
Hiroki,
I think that's enough.
What?
Suzuka, you too. I won't let you in the house if you continue.
Wait, Mama! Please, not that!
She calls her mom Mama?
What?
Nothing.
If you have something to say, say it.
Suzuka?
But...
Do you want to camp out today?
I'm sorry.
For that Hiragi to get so obedient, Hiragi's mother looks young and kind, but maybe she's quite scary.
Hey, these two don't get along. So why don't we make them live together from the beginning?
Live together?
Oh, great! That's such a great idea!
Wait a minute, Mom. What do you mean it's a brilliant idea? That is definitely not good.
Well then, Hiroki, can you make a girlfriend within a week?
What do you mean?
Since you can't make a girlfriend by yourself, a mother has to meddle in, right?
She said meddle in?
Suzuka, that is for you too? You've never had a boyfriend, have you?
I'm popular though. It's just that there's no good man around me.
Oh, I think people who look down on others aren't attractive. Hiroki, she might be a troublesome girl, but if you live with her, you might see some goodness in her. Can you listen to my selfish wish?
Well, if you say that much.
Perv.
What did you just say?
What? Do you have a problem?
Hiragi and I argued many times during our school days. Even if our parents intervened, there was no way we could get along. A few days later, man, they were planning on making us live together from the beginning. They had not only prepared the apartment, but also furniture as well. It seems like they had this planned out from the beginning.
Those two shouldn't work together.
The extent they go to prepare for it is extreme.
Even so, the fact that I have to live with you.
What is it? We have to live together from now on. And us always fighting like this? I don't think I can stand this for too long.
Okay then, let's make a rule to never go into each other's territory.
Yeah, that's a must.
I'm glad we can agree on things like this fast. Okay then, let's keep that a rule. Huh? Wait, this apartment, it only has one other room besides the living room.
No way!
You must be kidding!
After getting a bad feeling about this, we immediately opened the other door that wasn't for the living room. Those mothers!
Why did they think we'll sleep together from the first day?
Imagining the faces of our mothers, who were probably grinning and happily talking to each other at times like this. Ugh, anger welled up within us. What should we do now?
What do you mean, what should we do? No matter what, I don't want to sleep with you.
Well, if there's a sofa in the living room, I'll sleep on that.
What? You're giving up quite easily, aren't you?
You can't let a woman sleep on the sofa, can you? At times like this, it's an unspoken rule for men to sleep on the sofa or the floor.
Is that so?
Besides, you've lived quite a spoiled life, so you probably won't give up the bed anyway.
You always say too much.
So can you stand not sleeping on the bed?
Impossible.
Right?
But I'm not living a spoiled life.
I see. But it can't be helped if you don't want to sleep on the sofa.
Huh.
Don't get upset at small things like this.
That's because you're teasing me.
Anyway, let's go see the living room.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, just like our mother said, we have all the furniture we need.
Hey, listen. Please listen to me.
Why are you so mad?
It's because you're ignoring me.
I'm sorry. So what?
Stop teasing me so naturally.
That was not teasing.
Maybe not, but you're always trying to stir things up.
Okay, then, I'll stop. But only if you stop picking a fight with me every single time.
You're always saying things like that. You always say one word too many.
Like that, we started living together. Honestly, I didn't think I could get along with someone like her. That is, until that incident happened. Yes, sorry. She'll be taking a day off today then. Yes, I apologize for the inconvenience.
I'm fine, so you can go to work.
I can't do that, can I? Your fever's quite high.
I'll be fine. It'll heal if I get some sleep.
Oh, jeez. Sick people should just stay quiet and go back to sleep. Huh? Is it cold?
A little, but it feels good.
I see. Well then, hang in there.
But if you take a day off because of me, wouldn't your reputation at work go down?
How do you think I'm thought of at work? I work diligently, and I hardly ever take a day off. So of course they won't mind if I take a day off to take care of a sick person.
I see, but you might catch my cold.
Stop saying that! It's your fault for not taking care of yourself. Don't think too much, and just let me take care of you for now.
Thanks. Anyways, get some sleep for now.
Yeah, okay. Hiragi was very obedient. Probably because she was suffering from the fever. She'd be cute if she was always this obedient. Oh, you're awake. How you feeling? Why are you hiding your face?
Our faces are so close. And I don't want you to see my face when I wake up.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I did see your sleeping face.
Idiot.
So how are you feeling?
Still not great, but maybe better than before I went to bed.
I see. You think you can move?
Somehow.
Well, let's go to the hospital and have it checked out. It won't get better unless we get some medicine.
Okay.
I'll help.
Thank you.
If it's difficult to move, then you probably can't walk either, can you?
I can't put in strength.
Oh well, it can't be helped. Just be patient a bit. What are you doing? Can't you see? I'm holding you?
This is a princess hug. What are you doing?
Since you can't walk, I gotta carry you, right? Or would you rather get a piggyback ride, even though my thing might touch you?
Oh, I'm fine like this. So get me in the car already.
Okay. Are you sure you don't need to change?
I'm not sure I can change by myself. And plus, I definitely don't want you helping me change.
Right. Then let's go to the hospital like this. I then took Hiragi straight to the hospital. Thank goodness it's just a normal cold. When we got it checked at the hospital, they told us Hiragi just had a cold that was taking a bit longer than usual to heal. So they told us to take medicine and rest well.
Sorry for the hassle.
Don't worry about it. We should help each other when we need to.
Oh, yeah. I see.
Well, I'll make you some porridge, so make sure to sleep in the meanwhile.
Huh? You can cook?
I can't cook stuff like you'd find in a restaurant, but I can cook. Especially if it's just porridge.
I see.
Well, go back to sleep. I'll wake you up when it's ready. It's done! Why aren't you asleep?
I'm sorry. I couldn't sleep.
You won't get better if you don't sleep.
That's true, but
Oh, well that's that. Rather than that, here. Eat it before it gets cold.
oh, thank you. Bon appetit.
Ah! Hiragi tried to scoop and put the porridge in her mouth, but when she tilted the spoon, it spilled.
It wasn't on purpose.
Yeah, I know. Don't panic.
Uh,
You don't have any strength?
yeah. I still can't put much strength. Sorry.
It's alright. You've got a fever, so that's normal. Can you hand me the spoon?
Okay.
I'll feed it to you.
What? Are you serious?
You'll never recover if you don't eat. I'm embarrassed too, so don't worry too much.
I see. I'm getting kind of scared how you're being so nice to me now.
I can't be mean to a sick person, can I? If you don't like it, get over your cold quickly.
Yeah. Got it. Maybe I should stay sick forever.
Did you say something?
Nothing. Anyways, feed me. Ah!
Hiragi was a little flustered for some reason, but she opened her little mouth as if she were a baby bird. She's pretty cute when she's honest. I then fed Hiragi the porridge. Hiragi obediently eating the porridge was cute, as expected. And I thought that it would be nice if she could stay like this, even after she got over her cold. It's not that I want to fight with Hiragi all the time either. It's just that she keeps coming at me, so that's why we end up fighting. Well, I do admit that I'm the one starting the fights with her sometimes.
Thank you for the food.
You're welcome.
It was delicious.
I see. That's good to hear. This is kind of throwing me off. I'm gonna go clean up. But since it's not good to lie down right after eating, just bear with it for a while and stay upright, okay?
Wait a minute.
What's wrong?
Why did we start fighting?
What? Huh? That's because...
I'm pretty sure we got along pretty well initially.
Why are you bringing that up all of a sudden?
Nothing. The thought just came up to me suddenly.
I see. It's true that Hiragi and I didn't have such a bad relationship to begin with. Rather, in the first year of junior high school, we were pretty close, which was quite rare considering we were of opposite genders. We were actually always together. Does she not remember why our friendship broke? It's because you broke our promise on Christmas Day.
Huh? What? I would never break a promise.
Yes, you would. And yes, you did. You didn't show up at the appointed time. How could I forget? I called her out because I was planning on confessing to her. How could I forget? It was the worst day of my life.
No way! Now I remember. You're the one who didn't show up at the appointed place.
Huh? Are you that much of a jerk? Don't blame others for your own mistakes.
I'm not lying. I got a fever the next day because I stayed outside in the snow for too long.
No. I told you to come at 1700 hours, but you didn't show up.
You didn't show up at 7 p.m. Wait. What? 17 o'clock? You said 17 o'clock? Not 7 o'clock?
Don't tell me. You misheard me?
I thought we were gonna meet at night since you headed home right after school ended.
We can't go out with our uniforms on.
But if I didn't show up, why didn't you call me?
You didn't own a phone at that time. And plus, you didn't answer the home phone either.
I was at the beauty salon that time. So I waited a long time in the cold because of my misunderstanding.
Well, I actually got sick the next day as well.
That's why you were so mad when I called you after I recovered from the cold.
Well, yeah. I thought you straight up ignored our promise. I was shocked that she broke our promise since I thought we had feelings for each other back then. Especially since I was going to confess to her that day. Were you in the same situation as me, Hiragi?
Yeah. I waited for a long time in the snow, and you never showed up. And when I called you later, you got mad at me, so I thought, what's up with this guy?
In short, we were fighting like idiots over a minor misunderstanding.
I really feel like an idiot.
We both felt some indescribable feelings then. If it weren't for this misunderstanding, maybe our lives would have been very different. Well, I'm going to go clean this up for now. We'll talk about the rest when you're feeling better.
Oh, thanks. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I haven't eaten yet, so I'll be gone for a while. But call me if you need anything.
Oh, I don't have your number.
I put a piece of paper with my chat ID under your phone, so you can call me that way.
Okay.
What's up?
Nothing. Are you coming back after eating?
Well, I can't leave a sick person alone for long.
I see.
After that, I forgot about the past for a while and took care of Hiragi. Hiragi was very quiet and didn't say anything. And when she got better, we talked about our past misunderstanding and also about our future. As a result,
So you guys are gonna get married after all? I knew that they are a perfect match for each other.
Suzuka and I are gonna get married, just as our mothers hoped for. To be honest, I didn't like how everything carried out according to our mother's plans, but when our misunderstandings were resolved, Suzuka and I wished to be with each other, so marrying was our own decision. From now on, I will work hard not only at work, but also in my private life to make Suzuka happy. But that's a story for another time. For now, I'll just think about my lovely, beautiful wife. It was the summer of my junior year of college when it happened. I, Toya Shindo, broke up with my girlfriend who I dated for 3 years because of some minor argument. The small frustrations that we had both been holding back until now had piled up, and they'd exploded. Even after 3 years since the incident, I still regret it very much. Toya, do you have a moment? I have something very important I need to talk to you about. Please come over. Yes, sir. Did I make a mistake at work? No, I'm pretty sure I didn't make any mistakes. Toya, if I recall, you don't have a girlfriend, right? Yes, that's right. But then what? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to mock you or anything like that. Actually, that's very good. I don't see where this is going. I'll get straight to the point. Will you meet up with my daughter? Huh? Does that mean? Yes! I want to introduce you to my daughter. She's the same age as you, and I don't mean to brag or anything, but my daughter's very beautiful. I sometimes can't believe she's my daughter. So, what do you think? Even if you ask me what I think, I don't have any intention of going out with anyone anymore. It's not like I can be back with my ex, but the manager has been very good towards me ever since I started working here. He probably dotes on his daughter to the point where he calls her beautiful. So if I decline, I feel like it would create bitter feelings. If I may confirm one thing, your daughter is very precious to you, right? Yep. Although she is a bit strong-willed, I raised her with utmost care. So instead of letting some random stranger take my daughter, I'd want to trust her to someone like you, whom I can trust. Apparently she has no intention of marrying anyone, but I'm worried if she has to live alone in the future. Oh, I see. I guess that's a natural thought from a parent's point of view. And plus, he said he trusts me. Okay, I got it. I'll meet with her. And if that doesn't work, I'm sure the manager will give up. Oh, really? Well, what about next weekend then? And thus, I was to meet the manager's daughter the following Saturday. And then, the Saturday of our promise came. I was waiting at the meeting place 30 minutes before the promised time.
I'm telling you, I don't want to meet him.
Well, don't say that. He's a really nice guy. Oh, they're here. But to be yelling at a place like this, she must be very angry. Huh?
That's why I can't trust your words. What?
Hikari?
Toya, why are you here?
The person who came to the appointed place with the manager, her name, Hikari Nagare, she was my ex. You guys know each other?
Yeah.
You're right. Oh man, this is awkward. I had no idea that the manager's daughter was Hikari. Come to think of it, I think the manager's last name was Nagare as well. Since I only call him as manager, I totally forgot. Oh great! Then you guys don't need to introduce yourselves then. Toya, the daughter I wanted to introduce you to happens to be Hikari over here. Well then, I'll leave the rest of you young guys and the old man will leave. Wait, boss, you're gonna leave us here?
Yes, that's right. Dad, wait a minute.
I've already explained things to you, so if you two already know each other, then then it should be no problem. Rather, I'm sure you guys would be more comfortable if I left. Okay, that's how it is. I'll be waiting for the good news. After saying that, the manager really left the two of us alone. Oh, jeez. Are you serious? Long time no see. Hikari?
Don't get me wrong. I was forcefully brought here by my father, and that's all it is. If I knew it was going to be you, I would have never come.
Oh, I see. Okay. So do you want to go home already? I'm sure the manager will understand if you tell him the whole story.
Oh, but father looked very happy about this. I don't care about you at all, but I don't want to let my father's feelings go to waste.
Actually, she was complaining so much. But although she looks like she has a bad mouth, she's still kind at heart, just as she used to be.
And plus, are you sure too? I thought you don't want to see my face.
Well, me too. I can't let the manager's feelings go to waste either. Oh, jeez, I can't be honest. Since we broke up after fighting, I don't know how to act around her.
I see. So I guess our only option is to go on a date. If we leave now, we'll be letting my father's feelings go to waste.
Okay, then let's go somewhere then. Do you have any place you'd want to visit?
Not really. I'm fine with where you want to go.
Okay, then let's go to the amusement park.
Do you mean?
The amusement park was where we were planning to go, but couldn't because we broke up. Looking at her, it seems like she remembered this as well. And plus, Hikari has always loved amusement parks. And then we got on our way to the amusement park.
Going to an amusement park, it makes me feel like a child.
Although she's saying that, she seems restless. It looks like she's so excited she wants to get in as soon as possible. If you don't like it, should we go somewhere else then?
Huh? You're the one who wanted to come here, right? And then it's fine.
But if you don't like it, it'd be better if we go somewhere else, right?
No, come on. You're saying this the way I feel, right?
Of course.
Oh my gosh! You have such a bad personality!
It's your fault for not being honest.
Toya! You're not honest either!
I think I'm better than you at it, though.
Where?
And so, we got into the amusement park, while arguing like that. What do you want to ride?
I'm fine with anything.
Do you want to ride the roller coaster?
Sure.
For sure she's not honest. I thought she was better when we were still dating. Thinking back, I guess she was like this before we started dating, though. Then, we got onto the roller coaster, and we gradually made our way to the top. Hikari picked at the sleeve of my shirt. Although her curiosity made her want to ride the roller coaster, in the end, it couldn't beat fear. I guess her habit from before hasn't changed. Once we were going down, Hikari was screaming at the top of her lungs. It's a real mystery to me how she wanted to ride it when she was scared. I was thinking back about the old days as I glanced at Hikari's face from the side. You always feel terrible after riding it. Why do you still want to ride it every time?
Can't be helped. I want to ride it.
Must be tough. Anyways, I'll go get something to drink. Hikari, make sure to rest in the meanwhile.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, one more thing. Since we probably deleted each other's contact information, don't move here until I come back. You'll get lost.
I know.
Okay, I'll be back soon. I left Hikari alone and quickly went to go buy a drink. If I leave her alone for too long, she'll probably get worried. So I should get back quick.
Oh, this juice is great.
After getting the drink and coming back, Hikari started to drink the juice happily. It seems like she's in a better mood now. Anyhow, let's rest for a bit.
But I want to ride more.
You shouldn't force yourself too much. If you wanted to, we could always come here again.
Huh? Does that mean?
No, nothing. It's not like I'm asking you to come here again with me.
I know that. It's not like I got the wrong idea or anything like that.
Well, you seem to be pretty flustered, though.
You too. Your face is so red.
That's because you got the wrong idea.
What did you just say?
What?
You really aren't honest.
That's you, Hikari!
No, that's you, Toya.
No, that's totally you! And we continued to argue with each other for some time. And the result? What are we doing? We just wasted a lot of time and energy. just sitting there arguing.
Why are we arguing at an amusement park?
When did we become like this?
You should know. It's after we broke up. We never really argued when we were still dating.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I guess that was a bad thing when we looked back now. We were being too considerate of each other, so our accumulated frustration blew up one day. And after breaking up, even if we weren't dating anymore, we'd come up with any grievances we could think of to start a fight.
I feel like we made people around us troubled. A lot.
Well, of course. The couple who were always together suddenly broke up after having an argument, and they would start a fight every time they saw each other.
I honestly don't want to remember that part of our past.
Same here, too.
Well, I figured. Okay, let's head back home then.
Huh?
Us being at an amusement park like this won't create anything new, right? Our relationship already ended 3 years ago.
But we've only ridden the roller coaster so far.
You should make a boyfriend or find someone you like. If it's you, Hikari, that shouldn't be any problem, right?
That's not...
Anyways, let's end this. Otherwise, I feel like I could never move on. I should end this relationship properly here.
Okay, I got it. But before that, can we ride the Ferris wheel together?
I'm fine with that, but...
You'd agree for just one ride, right?
Hikari? What is her intention? I knew Hikari liked Ferris wheels from way back when, but to want to be in an enclosed room with just the two of us? I couldn't understand her intention. Does she just want to ride the Ferris wheel? Why are you sitting next to me?
It's supposed to be like this, right?
Actually...
If you're a man, don't think about the details. This reminds me of the past.
What?
Every time we had something special, we'd always come to this amusement park and ride the Ferris wheel together at the end.
Oh, yeah.
Can we only fight now?
Hikari?
For me, Toya, you were my first boyfriend. You were the first boy that I could get along with, and your subtle kindness, I really liked it. So, I don't want it to end like this. I'm just being stubborn when I complain, but it's not like I'm doing it because I want to quarrel with you. I want to make up with Toya and get back together.
Hikari. Honestly, I was quite surprised. I thought that Hikari hated me ever since our breakup. Are you really sure? I feel like I'd said some terrible things to you in the past.
It's the same for me. I think I got carried away with my emotions in the heat of the moment and said things that I didn't even mean.
We might fight again, too.
But fighting is normal, isn't it? Our situation was bad because we kept our frustration within us and made it explode at once in the end. So if we're not satisfied with something, we should make sure to say it then. If we can do this, I think it should be okay. And I feel like we're good at spilling our frustrations now.
Oh, I see. That's true. Me too, actually. I've always regretted it too. So when you were gone, I thought countless times, why couldn't I take better care of you, Hikari? So I'm really happy that you're telling me this.
So, does that mean we can get back together?
I should be the one asking you, Hikari. Will you go out with me again?
Yes! Yes! Of course! I'm so happy!
It's not something to cry about, is it?
But I've been dreaming of this day ever since we broke up. Of course I want to cry!
Jeez, the part where you're easily moved to tears hasn't changed at all.
That's what should be fine, right?
Yes, of course. I think that part of you is really cute too, Hikari.
Oh, jeez. Toya, you really get good at handling things once we start dating.
Do you not like it?
No, I don't hate it.
I'm glad to hear that.
You're seeing that knowing how I feel, right? Oh, jeez. Huh? Oh, the Ferris wheel. Oh, we're back at the bottom.
Looks like while we were talking, the Ferris wheel made a full circle. Well, this is a small Ferris wheel after all. Rather than that, do you want to go on other rides as well? The only reason I suggested leaving was because I didn't want to burden you even though we weren't dating. I thought you wouldn't want to be with me for long. Well, to be honest, for me, it was so that I wouldn't have to hold on to the past any longer. But if we're dating now, I thought maybe we could?
Oh, I see. Toya, You care about others too much.
Oh, really? You think so?
Yes, you've been like that from a long time ago.
Well, I guess that's not that important now.
Oh yeah, okay then. What should we write on next?
You can pick, Hikari.
Okay, then the merry-go-round.
Oh, that's a little embarrassing.
You said I could pick.
Yeah, I did say that. Okay, should we go then?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I was quite embarrassed to ride this fairy tale kind of ride, but if Hikari wanted to, it couldn't be helped. Since we had just made up, I wanted to let Hikari enjoy what she wanted. When we were on the merry-go-round, people walking by would give us warm smiles, but since Hikari looked like she was having fun, I didn't mind it too much.
Toya! Hurry!
After that, we got on many other rides, and when the closing time was getting close, Hikari suddenly pulled my hand. Even if we don't rush, we have plenty of time to ride the Ferris wheel again.
But I want to ride it now!
I guess it can't be helped, but don't disturb the other guests.
I know.
And then we got in line to ride the Ferris wheel. Since it was nearing the closing time, and not many people were in line, we were able to get in pretty fast.
Ah, so beautiful.
The night scenery you can see from Ferris wheels is sure amazing.
It's like watching from a high-rise apartment building.
Why is your metaphor so realistic?
That's my honest opinion, so it should be fine.
Well, you're right that the night scenery you can see from high-rise apartment buildings is amazing.
Yes. I want to live on the top floor of a high-rise apartment with a beautiful night view in the future.
Are you telling me to let you live in a high-rise apartment?
I wonder. I'll leave that to your imagination.
Yeah. Well, that means I gotta work hard then.
I'll do so too, so let's do our best.
Yep, got it. I'll do my best.
Mm-hmm.
And so, we ended up having a conversation like we were already married. I think this was to confirm that we were both thinking about marriage now that we were back together. I feel like she gave me a challenging order, but you have to be able to fulfill at least one of the wishes of the woman you love. In order to fulfill Hikari's wishes, I began to work even harder at work. And 1 year later, we got married. It's not that we didn't have anything during the last year, but we didn't think of breaking up even if we got in a fight. Since we both regretted how we broke up once, we both didn't want to do that for sure. My manager, Hikari's father, was also happy, and we got married while everyone celebrated. 3 years later, Hikari and I moved to a high-rise apartment. But that's a story for some other time.
Wow, Shinjo-san! You came in first for our grade in this test too! That's amazing! That's not true. It was a close call this time too. Oh, come on! You're always first!
Right now, the girls are all raving over a class beauty named Shindo Kagura. She's a beautiful girl who can study so well that she's topped the test scores ever since she entered the school at the top of her class. She's gifted in her studies. She's also a member of the class council, so she's the epitome of an honor student. She's the total opposite of me, Hikaru Fuwa. And I personally dislike her.
By the way, Fuwa-kun,
Here it comes.
how did you do on the test this time?
Why do I have to tell you?
You didn't get a bad grade, did you?
What if I did?
I'll give you one-on-one study lessons after school. A one-on-one lesson with Shindo-san? That's such a treat. If anything, I want to take his place. So?
It wasn't bad.
Really? You always barely pass.
Ask the teacher if you don't believe me.
It's not worth the trouble. And even if you didn't get a bad grade this time, you probably will next time.
No, it's fine. I didn't get a bad grade, so...
No, it's not fine. You're the only one bringing down the class average.
No, there's a lot of other people besides...
If you look at it overall, you're the worst. People who get bad grades just don't study, so if you actually try, your score will go up.
You got into this high school in the first place. You can do it if you study seriously.
Our school is one of the most prestigious schools in the prefecture, so I suppose she's trying to say that since I got into this school, I should be able to get better grades. I mean, you're too close, stupid!
Stupid? You got less than half of my score and you call me stupid?
In this case, grades have nothing to do with it. That's what's stupid about you!
You called me stupid again! I'm angry! You're going to have to compete with me on the next test. Shindo-san, that's too much for him. It won't even be a contest. Thoa-kun's just saying how the test is irrelevant. No! He needs to learn his lesson!
Oh my god, why is this girl such a pain? Guess I have no choice. Fine.
Huh?
I'll take your challenge.
Why all of a sudden? You really think you can beat me?
Why are you upset when you're the one who brought up the challenge?
Because I didn't think you'd take it.
So no match then?
No, you can't do that! You're a man, you need to keep your word.
Well, if we're doing this, I have one condition. The loser needs to obey one order from the winner. How about that?
What? You're not going after me, are you?
Huh?
What? What are you trying to do to me?
See? She's stupid, isn't she?
What did you say? Well, he might have said something that could be misunderstood. Who knows?
Well, never mind. So, are you going to accept the challenge or not?
What? What are you trying to make me do?
Who knows? I mean, all you have to do is beat me, right?
Right. There's no way you can beat me. If you want, I'll increase the number of commands to 10 if you want.
I'm too lazy to think about it, so no thanks.
I beg your pardon?
We compete on this next test, and the loser will do one thing the winner says. Okay?
Yeah, fine. I'll win and make you study a whole lot.
And so, I had to play the game. And the result...
498 points overall? No way!
Shindo was quite upset when we went to see the poster with the test results on it. When the tests came back on each subject, I also knew Shindo's score. But since she didn't check mine, she's just now finding out about her loss. Looks like I won, huh?
Oh, I've been the best for so long. I've been working so hard, defending my #1 spot. Why?
I thought she might suspect me of cheating because I won, but the shock of her losing her #1 spot was quite the blow for her. I don't dislike this kind of straightforward and competitive attitude, but nothing to cry about.
It's so frustrating.
But isn't this your highest total score ever? Shouldn't you be happier?
Why do you say that?
I mean, you were so happy when you got all your tests back.
You're right.
You topped your highest test score. You should be happy about that.
But the challenge...
Oh, come on! Shindo! This is my command from the win! Stop acting so whiny! I was so annoyed with Shindo that I used up the command in which I was originally planning to tell her to never get involved with me again!
What kind of order is that?
The loser promised to do whatever the winner says, right? Don't worry about this challenge anymore!
Fine. It was a promise, wasn't it?
Okay. Good. This challenge was just full of losses for me. Well, at least I didn't study, so there's that. Okay, I'm going to go back to class now.
Wait,
Shindo?
how did you get such a high score on that test?
I don't know. It's just a coincidence.
There's no way. You have a secret, don't you? Come on, tell me.
No, seriously. It's nothing.
But then, there's no way you would have gotten that score.
Well, I just studied really hard for the test. That's all. I'm not sure if this is going to convince her, but I'm sure she wouldn't believe me if I told her I didn't study.
Teach me your study method.
Huh?
You got such a good score. It must be a great study method. Teach me.
I knew she was earnest, but not to this extent. How long are you going to follow me? After that, Shindo wouldn't leave me alone. Thanks to her, it made our classmates misunderstand that this was the command I gave her.
I'm not leaving until you teach me how to study.
Why are you so obsessed with this? You were the best in your grade the whole time, weren't you? Just use that study method.
But I lost.
She's more immature than I thought. I thought you agreed not to worry about the challenge.
I've been thinking about it. And I realized that the command was to stop being whiny. Nothing about worrying about the loss.
Come on!
You're only allowed to give one command, right? I stopped being whiny. What happens after that is irrelevant.
Hey, honor student! Are you trying to one-up me and break the promise you made?
Who knows?
Seriously? How immature is she? So, we're at my place. You're still not going home?
Yeah. I'm not leaving until you teach me.
Just so you know, I live alone, okay? If you're going to come in, you better be prepared, alright?
I won't back down to a threat like that. I already know you don't have the guts.
What? How come?
Because you could have commanded me to do anything, but you didn't ask for that kind of thing. You don't have the courage.
Hey, honor student, your eyes are spinning. Take it easy.
That's not true.
You actually came in.
If you want me to leave, you're gonna have to teach me how to study.
No, that was a lie to get away from you. I didn't actually study.
Liar. That's impossible. You're lying because you don't want to teach me the study method.
Oh man, this girl is so annoying because she won't back down!
All right.
What are you doing?
You're being mean to me by not teaching me, so I'll be studying until then.
You're going that far to study?
I can't waste my time because I have a college I want to go to. I'm not very efficient, so I have to study a lot more than other people.
Shindo began to actually study. And an hour had passed. She still hasn't left. I was so overwhelmed by Shindo's tenacity that I was racking my brains trying to figure out how to get her to go home.
What's this all about?
What's wrong?
I don't understand this part of the reference book.
Hey, maybe you should ask your tutor or something. It's better than trying to figure it out on your own here.
I don't go to a cram school, and I don't have a tutor either.
You don't? Why not?
Because it wasn't a good fit.
Wasn't a good fit?
I told you before. I'm not very efficient when it comes to studying, so I'm better off studying on my own.
Huh. But thinking about it on your own is a waste of time, don't you think?
Don't say it's a waste. I don't have a choice.
Let me see the book.
What?
I see.
You understand it?
Yeah, this is... I used the reference book to explain what Shindo didn't understand. Then...
Ah, so that's what it means.
apparently Shindo understood.
You're amazing! This is a college entrance exam question. How do you understand this if you haven't even learned it yet?
Well, that's what reference books are for. If you understand it, I'm gonna...
Wait, I want you to teach me this part next.
I thought you were better off studying on your own.
Your explanation was really easy to follow. And I realized, instead of asking you to teach me your study method, I want you to tutor me.
There's nothing in it for me.
You said you live alone, right?
Yeah, so?
On days you tutor me, I'll cook dinner for you. How about that?
What?
Why do you look so unhappy? If I told that to other people, they would all be glad to take the offer. Told you. I know I'm like this, but I brushed up my cooking skills for when I live on my own. What kind of prejudice is that? Alright, if that's the case, I'll make something for you after this, so you better watch.
Don't say that yourself, because from the looks of it, you don't seem like you'd be a very good cook. I see. It wasn't all talk after all.
So, what do you think? Are you ready to tutor me?
No, but... Okay, fine. I'll teach you.
Really?
You're in charge of dinner in exchange.
Yeah, I know.
This was the start of an unusual relationship. Shindo started coming to my house the day after as well, and cooked for me after we finished our studies. And a month went by like this.
Hey, why do you live alone?
All of a sudden?
I'm kind of curious, and I noticed this since you started tutoring me. But why do you pretend like you're bad at studying when you're actually really smart?
I didn't want to stay in my hometown, so I begged my parents to let me apply to a school far away.
How come?
I've been called a child prodigy ever since I was a little kid, and I was at the top of the class all the way through middle school. And that was rough. People around me held expectations for me and asked me to teach them how to study. Maybe the reason you found my explanations easy to understand is because I'm used to teaching people.
I see. That's why you pretended that you couldn't study. I'm sorry. Then this kind of relationship must be a pain for you, right?
No, not really.
Huh?
I could see that you're always trying your best, so I thought I'd give it a shot. And it turns out that I don't seem to mind teaching someone who's trying their best.
Fuwa-kun.
Until now, most of the people who came to ask for my help didn't study on their own. They just came so they could pass a test. I was getting more and more annoyed with them, but people like you don't annoy me when I teach.
I see.
Okay, now I have a question. Why do you pretend to be so nonchalant at school?
Huh?
I've known you for a month, but you're actually quite childish, aren't you?
Don't call me childish. Well, it's cooler that way.
That's why you pretend to be cool?
Yeah?
Seriously?
Hey, don't laugh at me. I'm serious.
Oh, my bad. But I don't think you have to act all cool, you know?
What do you mean?
You're more attractive when you're being yourself. Never mind.
Wait, what did you just say? I'm more attractive?
You misheard me. Shindo?
You're mean, Fuwa-kun.
Come on. What are you sulking for?
I'm interested in you.
What? What are you saying out of the blue?
You're usually pretty cold, but you're nice when you teach me how to study. And sometimes you're really kind. So, I'm wondering, what about you?
It's nothing. No, I lied. I'm interested too.
Really?
Yeah, it's true. 'Cause you know, you're pretty cute when you're not playing it cool.
Then we're both interested in each other. That means we're a couple, right?
I thought it was just about being interested.
Sorry, that was a lie earlier. I really like you. I like you so much that I can't stop thinking about you when I get home.
That's not fair. I complained about it, but then Shindo pushed me into it. She really is a tenacious girl when she decides on something. But I'm glad I'm going out with Shindo. After that, Kagura, wanted me to go to the same college as her. So we both took the entrance exam, and both got accepted. And at college, we moved in together and began living a happy life as a couple. But that's for another story. For the time being, I'm just enjoying my life with my lovely girlfriend until graduation.
Total beauty. There may or may not be one at your school. In my school, we have the famous upperclassman beauty, Marisa Sagami. She's cold-hearted but a total hottie. The captain of the soccer team, the tall and kind basketball players that are popular with the girls. And any of their popular boys fall to her feet. And me, Nagisa Kira, can only look at that kind of girl from afar. For an ordinary guy like me, I could never talk to her. She's way out of my league, is what I thought at the time. I went to my part-time job as usual, but one day...
This is our new hire, Marisa Sakagami. I want everyone to help her out until she gets accustomed to working here.
You're kidding! It's Sagami-senpai! Why is she doing part-time work at the supermarket?
Well, I'll leave Marisa in your hands, Kira-kun.
Huh? You want me? Not the register chief?
You go to the same school. I thought it would be better if I left it to you. Okay, I'm counting on you.
With that, my manager gave me a wink. She brings unnecessary attention to things. But we didn't ask how Sagami-senpai feels about all this.
I don't really care who teaches me.
Oh, I see.
Well, actually, she's my niece.
Auntie, there's no need to say that at all.
Auntie? No matter how you look at it, I'm still only in my late 20s. Didn't I tell you to stop calling me that?
Well, for me, you're my aunt, so that's that.
Shoot, you're as cold as ever.
So Sagami-senpai is the manager's niece. Since it's an independently run business, she became the manager. But she does still look quite young. And she gets mad at being called auntie.
Anyway, she's as cheeky as she looks. So if she doesn't do as you say, don't hesitate to let me know.
You're just helping me, so don't try to be overly familiar with me, okay?
Marissa! Is that the attitude you have towards people trying to help you? You little brat!
It's okay, manager. Let's start our shift.
The manager is getting scolded at work. How lame.
You brat! Looks like I need to remind you of who I am!
Wait! Manager, calm down! What are you planning on doing?
Let me go, Kira-kun. This is a lesson in tough love.
You can't put your hands on her! After that, the manager calmed down and I held her back. I thought the other employees were traitors since they all left while laughing. Anyway, is the relationship between these two not good?
Well, she's a troublesome one, so the only one capable of handling her is you. She'd probably end up fighting with anyone else.
I see. But she doesn't look like she wants to work.
Actually, her mother, aka my sister, asked her to. She's worried for Marissa's future since she's not sociable, and wants her to learn about the real world while she can. But she's timid and ends up shunning people away, so that's why I wanted to leave her in your hands.
Sagami-senpai is shy? A high-spirited, cool girl like her shy? That's really left field. What? Well, it's probably impossible for me too.
Hey, don't say that. I'm sure you can handle her. So please, I'm counting on you.
I see. The manager let me work here after I just got into high school, and she kindly showed me the ropes. I'm grateful for that, so I can't really refuse her request now. I understand. I'll do what I can.
As expected, I knew I could count on you. After you graduate high school, come work for me.
For starters, let's memorize the basics. I really want to start with greetings, but she needs to open up a bit. If she doesn't do that first, she'll definitely refuse.
Yeah, okay.
First, use the barcode reader to scan the products. When you're scanning, it's best to scan the heavier and well-balanced items first.
I see. It's because you have to put them in the basket nicely, right?
Yep, that's right. The customers do the same thing and have their heavy and well-balanced items at the bottom and put whatever else on top. So in that case, don't try to take the stuff from the bottom, but instead, scan the stuff on top and set them to the side.
Now that you mention it, when I go shopping, I see the workers do the same thing.
I didn't expect her to listen so attentively. Is she a diligent person at heart?
What?
No, it's nothing. After that, I let Sagami-senpai do things hands-on, and she got into the swing of things. Any other person would be trained during the less busy hours and have the learning be split up over a few days. But because she's the manager's niece, she memorized everything till it was time to close. But I could see she was doing her best to memorize everything without complaining. I was worried when she rebelled against the manager, but I could see she's a good and honest person. If she's like this, there's probably no need to worry.
That's it for today, Kira-kun. Was teaching her difficult?
No, Sagami-senpai memorized things quickly, and she listened to what I had to teach her, so there were no problems there. She listened so diligently that at some point it felt like I was teaching a young child. Seeing her nod her head in affirmation was cute.
So you show your true self around him, huh?
What?
No, nothing.
What's with that face? It's pissing me off. Your name was Kira-kun, right? I'd like for you to not say weird things as well.
Sorry.
Marissa! Whatever. Kira-kun, take care of getting home, alright?
Huh? What about Sagami-senpai?
We live together, so I'm driving her home.
It'd be nice if you hurry up and find someone to marry.
You really just spout unnecessary things, huh? I'm telling your mother.
But being a tattletale isn't very adult-like.
It's because you won't listen to me.
But my mother has nothing to do with this.
Hearing all this, I wonder if Sagami-senpai has a hard time with her mom. The two of them continued on like this as they went to their car, and I walked home all by my lonesome.
So, how was your first day on the job?
Nothing special.
Seems like you can handle it.
Yep, no biggie. I can handle it with ease.
Make sure you're friendly with your coworkers as well.
That's impossible.
Come on, it's the service industry. You can at least be friendly with other people.
It's fine. I see a lot of unsociable workers.
Don't say that's fine.
Auntie, you're annoying.
I told you not to call me Auntie. Anyway, other coworkers aside, how is Kira-kun?
I don't get why you brought him up. He looks like any plain old boy.
I see him as a reliable guy. All my staff relies on him.
His only good point is his kindness.
Well, you'll figure it out eventually. Plus, you get that he's nice, right? That's why you listen to him so diligently.
Not really. He had to teach a lot, so I would have felt bad interrupting him. And plus, you can't rely on superficial kindness.
Marissa, hey, you can't think that everyone is like your father.
But everyone has dark feelings to some extent.
I'm not denying that, but there are people that aren't like that too. At the very least, Kira-kun is a good guy.
I can't trust him.
I see. Well, you can judge him with your own eyes.
The next day, I worked with Sagami-senpai at the register. Sagami-senpai was the head, and I supported her. She got a good handle on things, so she was doing a great job on the register. If she keeps this up, I guess it's okay to let her do it by herself? I'll let the manager know next time she can try to do it on her own. Once work was done, I headed over to the manager to let her know. And after that, Sagami-senpai was working the register by herself. Just as I thought, she was handling the register by herself with no problems. If there were any hiccups, I'd go over and help, but she did mostly everything by herself. There was nothing really to worry about. Is what I thought. But one day, there was some trouble. Wow, she's really cute! No kidding! Is she an idol? Hey, when is your shift over? You want to come hang out with us? Yeah, we know a good place.
You're disgusting.
Huh? Hey, what'd you say?
I said you're disgusting. Making passes at a woman while she's working. Just how well did you think that would go?
Hey, you! We were being nice, so don't get so cocky.
Hey, don't come any closer.
Hey now, don't you think a punishment's in order for the sassy little clerk? That's right.
Stop it!
Excuse me, could you leave her alone?
Huh? Kira-kun.
What the hell? My apologies. Our staff was operating rudely. That's right! Make her apologize! She spoke out against us! Essentially, that is what I should do. However, you two also lashed out and thought about putting your hands on her, didn't you? So for that reason, I'll properly bring it to her attention. Could you please leave the store? Don't mess with us! You think we'll accept that? Exactly! Make her pay for it! Why is this guy looking at us like that? I'm terribly sorry. I think that it's best that you leave. Anyway, you've become the center of attention. Huh? When did that happen? Well, it was from when they started yelling. But they are hot-headed, so they probably didn't notice the people around them. Hey, let's go already. Yeah! Jeez, at least train your workers properly. The two boys quickly left. After watching them leave, I called over the manager and had her take Sagami-senpai to the office. Well, Sagami-senpai, do you understand what happened to you? Even if you weren't interested, they are still customers. You can't let your actions and words slander the store's reputation. If you act like that, it's no different than a child.
I'm sorry.
As long as you understand, it's fine.
Huh?
If you run into trouble with those guys again or have a spat with a customer, call me, the register chief, or the manager over. We'll be there to support you.
Why aren't you angrier? My attitude wasn't exactly the greatest.
Because you understand what you did wrong. Getting any angry at someone who reflected on their actions would just turn into bullying. And I really don't want to have to say stuff like this. I'm supposed to give you guidance, so I have to give you harsh advice. But I want to work in a cheery atmosphere, you know?
I understand.
So don't worry about it. Just take this chance to change your attitude towards customers. Alright, let's head back to work. Everyone will get mad if I hold you back any longer.
Kira-kun.
Huh?
Thank you. I'm happy you saved me.
Sagami-senpai. I was shocked. Not only did she speak in a loud voice, but she also thanked me. Nah, don't worry about it. Sure, you're my senpai, but here, you're my junior. And it's a senpai's job to protect their juniors.
Kira-kun.
Sorry, got too caught up in the moment. Let's hurry up and get back to work. Feeling embarrassed, I quickly left the office. Are you not going home with the manager? After work, I noticed Sagami-senpai on the road I always take to get home.
I'm taking the train home.
But why are you going out of your way to go home separately?
Because I wanted to leave together with you.
Huh? With me?
Uh-huh. I wanted to talk with you.
Something to talk about?
Well, first off, thanks for today.
Yeah. It was no biggie.
And thanks for teaching me a bunch of stuff and helping me when I was in trouble.
It's not that big a deal.
But still, hey, can I tell you something?
Eh? Yeah, of course.
When I was younger, my father didn't take care of me.
Huh?
Yeah, my father drowned himself in alcohol, and he passed away, but for me, everything after that became scary except for my mom.
So that's why you push everyone away.
Uh-huh. I thought if I didn't get close to anyone, there wouldn't be any bad memories.
So you took the high-handed approach so people would back off.
Yeah.
Perhaps that's all it took. But I'm sure she learned that if you're overbearing, the other person can get angry. I was surprised by her story, but it'd be nice if she didn't run into any problems from now on.
But today, I learned that there are kind people like you, and not just scary ones. So, yeah. I'd be happy if we could become friends.
Of course!
That's great! By the way,
Yes?
do you have a girlfriend?
Huh? No, I don't.
Then, could I be your girlfriend?
Senpai?
It seems like I have fallen in love with you. Is that a no?
What? Sagami-senpai suddenly confessed to me. My surprise yell disrupted the calm and quiet night atmosphere, and the people in the neighborhood were angry with me. I was attracted to her, so I quickly accepted her feelings. On top of that, we started dating, but
Nagisa-kun?
she becomes such a baby around people she trusts. She's so cute, I can't help myself. A speech in a skirt should be short. Isn't that a good motto?
Uh-huh. And?
The question I have is, why are there girls that wear long skirts? No, not a question, but a complaint.
I see.
So yeah, Sakura, could you wear a shorter skirt?
What are you talking about? That's gross. Naoto, are you an idiot?
No, I'm not an idiot. I just have a leg fetish. So I'm Naoto Onodera, a diligent high schooler with a leg fetish. By the way, this girl is my childhood friend and in my class. Her name is Sakura Inomoto. Even if I'm seeing you through the eyes of a childhood friend, you're cute. No, seriously, if you got a boyfriend, I'd cry.
Huh? What the heck are you saying all of a sudden?
I get that you turned me down, but if we can't be lovers, at least show me your legs!
What the hell is up with that absolutely disgusting theory? Of course that's gonna be a no.
Yeah, so I asked out Sakura and she turned me down. The reason? She hates that I have a leg fetish. However, please, I'm begging!
You don't have an ounce of pride?
I threw that down the drain! I have the pride to throw it away!
You're so disgusting, it's almost refreshing. That's to be expected, though.
I want the image of a girl I like in a miniskirt burned into my mind, so please!
Do you really like me, even though I rejected you?
Of course! I've liked you since elementary school, and still do! That's why I'm begging you!
Ugh. So does seeing me in various parts of me make you happy? That's why you want me in a shorter skirt?
Don't kid around! That's not it at all! Huh? Why is she mad at me? I'm asking for your legs, you hear? Your legs! Don't put me in the same group as a pervert!
No. Seeing you down on your hands and knees begging for a miniskirt is about the same as a pervert. I was right. Since this is Naruto, I'm not the goal, but rather my legs are. Why is it my legs of all things? Like me for me, jeez.
So yeah, I can see it now, you know? Today's color is pink.
Don't look, you idiot!
God! I remained steadfast and didn't give up negotiating. The results?
Just this once, okay?
Sakura lifted up her skirt and showed me her legs!
Since it's just you, I'll tell you. But my legs are fat, so I don't want to show them to anyone.
Huh? Amazing! Such beautiful legs! It's a miracle! A miracle, I tell you! Thank you, Sakura's parents and ancestors!
Eh? Aren't my legs ugly? And why are you crying?
Girls may prefer skinny legs, but a guy's like a little meat on the bones. At least I do.
Oh, I see. You like that.
That's why you passed, Sakura. Nice and plump.
What the hell? That doesn't make me happy at all.
All this happened in my house, but this was just the mere beginning of another big event. The next morning, when I was walking to school with Sakura as usual, huh? Sakura, is it me or is your skirt shorter than yesterday?
It's just your imagination. Plus, I got a haircut, and you didn't even notice. Why does the length of my skirt get such a reaction out of you?
Our points of view are different.
Show some interest in my upper half instead of my legs!
And the next day, Sakura? Isn't your skirt shorter than it was yesterday?
It's just your imagination. And stop pestering me about the length of my skirt!
But, like a calendar page being flipped, her skirt got shorter by the day. I couldn't tell if the calendar was flipping up or if it was the skirt. Well, skirts don't flip like calendar pages, but her skirt was definitely getting shorter. 1 week later, Sakura! We've reached mini skirt territory?
Oh, I overdid it. This is embarrassing.
So you made your skirt shorter after all. But this is great!
You sure are blunt. How can you pull off such a refreshing smile?
Naturally, I wasn't the only one to notice this change. Inamoto-san sure has been looking cute recently. Her sex appeal has increased since last time. I just wanted to step on me and tell me things like, "Oh, you give up already? This is just the beginning!" The reason you guys are able to see her legs is all thanks to me. You bastard! What did you do? By the way, it seems like Sakura was called by the homeroom teacher after school. What's happened recently? Do you have any worries on your mind?
Naoto's eyes have been glued to me. It's embarrassing, but it was worth it.
Oh, I know. Stress! It's stress, isn't it? That happens around this term.
But that dummy, he's just interested in my legs. I'll definitely have to get him to look my way.
I've also lost some hair due to stress. Hey, Inamoto, are you listening? That evening, Sakura came to my house.
Hey, Naoto, I have something I want to talk about.
What's up?
It's about my skirt.
Today was amazing as well. Nice and voluptuous.
You dummy! Where are you looking? And stop doing that!
I didn't really get it, but she came to my house saying she had some worries. So, what are you worried about?
I've been worried about the other boys staring at me. They're obviously staring at my legs. If it was just you, that'd be fine, but...
Well, that's because you're cute. It can't be helped.
Cute? Do you really think I'm cute?
Have some self-confidence. You're really cute.
Where the hell are you looking, dummy?
Anyway, I suggested she try to get used to the stairs, and then it shouldn't bother anymore. Sakura seemed to have went home dissatisfied, but it looks like she'll wear a short skirt tomorrow too. The next day...
Is your childhood friend embarrassed from wearing a short skirt?
The girl talking to me now is Reika Ibuki, the class president. A neat, clean, and cute girl who has stellar grades and good conduct, and upholds the rules on skirt length. She's the cool and beautiful type.
I heard you gave her some type of advice, but what exactly did you tell her?
Oh, I asked her to make her skirt shorter because I wanted to see her legs. I got on my hands and knees.
You're so disgusting. It's almost refreshing.
But look, Ibuki. Look at the reborn figure of Sakura.
Huh?
Her beautiful legs. Aren't they just perfect? Her flawless, plump legs. Aren't they just a generous expression of beauty?
What kind of critic are you?
I'm confident I could use those legs to eat 3 bowls of green tea over rice.
You sure are going easy on yourself. Isn't that just plain white rice? Whatever. According to you, Sakura-san isn't white rice, right?
Huh? Oh yeah, She's not in that area yet.
Then, I'll make you eat 3 bowls of rice. And on top of that, I'll make you say, "More please, Reika-sama."
Why? That's so vague. Huh? More, please?
Whatever. Just watch Naoto Onodera.
And with that, her face turned red and she ran away. I have a bad feeling about this.
What were you talking about with Reika just now? You guys seemed really friendly.
I don't really know, but it seems like she's gonna make me eat 3 bowls of rice. And getting seconds is okay too.
Restaurant?
The next day, something unbelievable happened. Reika-sama's skirt is short! I want her to step on me and tell me to let out my cute voice! I had a bad feeling before, but who would have thought that Ibuki would show up in a miniskirt? Why is the class prez with good conduct so boldly, no, so wonderfully? That's probably my fault. Just what the hell are you doing? I haven't done anything. Reika, Ibuki, what are you planning?
Wait a minute. Naoto, what's going on? Did you get on your hands and knees and beg Reika too?
I never do that to Ibuki! I have pride!
What happened to the standards of your so-called pride?
Anyway, I didn't ask her. She made her skirt short by herself.
I thought she was the conservative type, but she went on the offensive instead. How annoying.
What are you talking about?
It's fine if you don't know. Anyway, I won't forgive you if you get all worked up over legs other than mine.
Why?
Because you asked me to make my skirt shorter.
Sure, but I'm not interested in anyone but you. Sure, I like your legs, but I like you too! And your legs!
Eh? What the heck was this all of a sudden? And in the classroom, no less. This is embarrassing. And why did you say that you liked my legs twice?
Look, your legs are perfect. It's not an exaggeration to say your legs are the legs of the 21st century.
It is an exaggeration. Compliment something other than my legs.
Well, you have a lot of good things.
That was so half-assed. Look at other things besides my legs, you leg fetish freak.
Even though I shortened my skirts, he didn't look my way. I'll never forgive him.
Looks like Ibuki was called by the homeroom teacher after school as well. Ibuki, if you have any worries, we can talk about it.
She still has a pretty high advantage as a childhood friend.
What happened to a diligent lady such as yourself? Inamoto included. Is it stress?
Looks like just shortening my skirt is no good. He's not so simple of a man after all.
It is stress, isn't it? That happens around this term.
I'll move to plan B. Just you watch now, Tokun. I'll make you mine.
When I'm washing my hair, a lot of it goes down the drain. Hey, Ibuki, are you listening? The next day after school, Ibuki called me up to the roof. Dragging me all the way up here, do you have some business with me?
I wore a short skirt. Can you eat 3 bowls of rice now?
When you came in with a short skirt, I was surprised. Who would have thought that the Reika Ibuki would be so adventurous?
I'm the type that'll do whatever it takes, especially if it's to get something I want.
The fact that she called Naruto up here means only one thing. Reika likes Naruto too.
Things you want? Like what?
Are you dumb? Or are you just pretending to be this thick-headed?
Nope, I'm just a dude with a leg fetish. But why me? I'm just the background character with no confidence that gets called a pervert by my childhood friend.
On the day of the entrance ceremony, you were appealing to me. The one and only who could become my manservant.
Manservant? I just have a leg fetish. I have no intentions to stoop down and be your manservant.
Yes! Attaboy, Naoto! Reject her!
But what do you think about my legs? I'm quite confident in them myself.
How naive. You don't get it at all, Ibuki. You plan on making me submit with legs like that?
Legs like that? What do you mean?
Certainly they are beautiful legs, but the problem is the black stockings. I'm on Team Bare Legs. Other guys may be happy to see black stockings, but from my point of view, it's offensive and defensive. So it goes without saying, I like Sakura's bare, pale, smooth legs, and if you touch them, it'd be like a soft marshmallow.
Yeah, you're amazing, Naoto! But wait, amazing? I'm not happy at all! That idiot! Compliments something other than my legs!
Then how's this?
What?
Wait a minute! Why did you take them off in front of Naoto?
How's this? I told you I'd do anything it takes.
How cruel! If you show me bare legs, I'll...
If you wish it, go ahead and fall in love with these legs. Come on!
Damn it! My body's being drawn to them on its own! Such alluring legs!
No, Naoto! You can't give in! Is that the extent of your leg fetish?
This is bad. My heart's giving into these legs! But to me, Sakura is... Ugh, I can't lose! If I submit, I won't be able to face the other leg fetishizers in the world!
Here, I'll let you put your head in my lap. Come here.
All right!
What? His heart sure is weak!
But is it really okay?
I prepared for this. Enjoy it to the fullest. By the way, if you become my manservant, you're free to come back for seconds.
No!
Huh? Sakura? Why are you here?
Here she comes, getting in the way.
You sly fox! Don't seduce my Naoto! He's mine!
My. How nasty of you to eavesdrop. It seems like your sex appeal is lacking, however. I can see how that name would be in demand by the gentleman. I like it.
And Naoto, you can't just let her sway you so easily!
Sorry. Oh, and Sakura, what you said before about he's mine?
Well, that's how it is. I rejected you, but...
No way! Sakura likes me?
Oh, Naoto, you didn't tell her? Enomoto-san's legs are like green tea over rice. Mine are white rice.
Naoto, what the heck does that mean? I don't really get it, but what do you mean by green tea over rice?
It's not wrong, but it is. Anyway, Ibuki, don't mix in lies! The fighting scene started to develop, but just then the wind started to blow out of nowhere.
What's with this wind?
What the heck?
Their skirts started to fly up. However, Ibuki, how come you aren't wearing anything under your skirt?
Huh? Yeah! I took off my underwear with my stockings!
Amazing!
Yeah, Naoto!
Unable to withstand such stimulation, I passed out. Who would have thought that Ibuki was rice with a helping of seconds? That's as far as I calculated.
I can't believe you, you dummy! Passing out from that sly fox of a woman? You pervert!
It was an act of God. It's true I was shocked, but you are my number one choice. Back then and now. Trust me.
I see. I'll forgive you just this once. Next time, be careful.
How do I be careful for next time? Well, for the time being, it's good that she forgave me.
Well, my parents aren't home today. If you come over to my house, I'll let you put your head in my lap.
Seriously? Yes!
Don't get it twisted. We aren't doing anything past that.
Uh-huh. I'm not expecting anything else.
Expect something else.
But the happy-go-lucky me hadn't realized yet.
He saw. What a failure! I'm such an idiot. Since it's come to this, I have to become Naoto-kun's wife. Next is Plan C.
Ibuki, the schemer drowning in her schemes, had a new plan. Then...
Passing out like that. You sure are a cute one. It is we, the Nisok twins. Who shall receive you, our naive Oni-sama?
the mysterious, giggling, knee sock-wearing twins. Just who are these girls? After this, a fierce battle started with me in the mix. I'll say this. I'm just a dude with a leg fetish. Whatever.